You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to Mr. Chen's Chinese class. Let's learn Chinese in a fun way. Today, I'm going to show you how to say January all the way to December in Mandarin Chinese. How many of you struggled to spell these words back in primary school? I know I did, and I think I still do. Well, the good news is that counting from January to December is like counting from 1 to 12. In the last video, we learned how to count 1 to 10. Counting from January to December in Mandarin Chinese is very simple. It's like counting apples. Here we have 1 apple, 2 apples, and 3 apples. Similarly, January is 1 moon, February is 2 moon, and March is 3 moon. So as you can see, the basic counting rule for months of the year is numbers plus the moon. Numbers plus the moon. There are 12 months in a year, so we have to know 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way to 12. Okay? So far we have learned 1 to 10. Let's look at how we can count 11 all the way to 99. Today I'm going to briefly show you just a few double-digit numbers. Okay? I'm going to do a separate video on this topic because it requires more time and more detail. 11 in Chinese is 10 plus 1. Okay? The language pattern is 10 plus 1. So when we pronounce 11, we say 11, 11. 12 is 10 plus 2. Again, we have 10, which is 10. Then we have 2, which is 2. So together, 12 is 12. 12. Now you try 13. So 13 is 10 plus 3. What is 13? 13. How about 14? 14. 14. 15. 15. 15. 16. 16. 16. 17. 17. 17. 18. 18. 18. 19. 19. 19. Now 20 is another rule which is very simple to understand. 20 is 2 10. So in Chinese we call it like that. 2 is 2, 10 is 10. So together is 20. 20. So 21 would be 21, 2 10 plus 1, 21. 21. Similarly, 22 is 2 10 plus 2. 22. 22. Now, let's quickly review the language pattern. Number plus the moon, okay? So, let's count from 1 to 12 continuously. 1, 2, 3, 4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12。Alright, let's quickly look at 11 and 12 again. 11 and 12, 11, 11, 12, 12. Now, let's learn how to say moon in Chinese. Okay? It is pronounced 月, 月 on the fourth tone, so it's going down. One more time. 月. The Chinese character 月 looks like a crescent moon. This is a pictogram. Only about 4% of Chinese characters look like the actual object. So this is a very, very special character, and I hope you will remember this for the rest of your life, because we know a picture speaks 1,000 words. Alright? You can never forget this word now. Alright? Fantastic. Let's move on. So while we are talking about the moon, I would like to talk about the Chinese lunar calendar. Lunar means the moon. The Chinese lunar calendar is also known as the farmer's calendar. The lunar calendar is like a weather report for the farmers. It basically breaks the year into 24 different seasons sequentially, so that farmers understand how the rain and the wind and the soil change with time in a 12-month cycle, so they can farm accordingly to ensure the biggest harvest. We have learned how to count from 1 to 12 and how to say the moon in Chinese. Let's start with the recital process. Ready? January, 1 moon. Repeat after me. 1月 1月 February, 2月 2月 March, 3月 3月 April, 4月 4月 May, 5月 5月 June, 6月 6月 July, 7月 7月 August, 8月 8月 September, 9月 9月 October, 10月 10月 November, 11月 11月 December, 12月 12月 Let's look at the counting patterns again. Numbers plus 月 1 to 12 plus 月 Let's count it one more time. This time a bit faster, please. Please follow me and think about the numbers that you already know and the character 月. Put them together, you get months of the year. Ready? Let's go. 1月 2月 3月 4月 5月 6月 7月、8月、9月、10月、11月、12月。Like I said before, counting months is like counting numbers, right? 1月、2月、3月、4月、5月、6月、7月、8月、9月、10月、11月、12月。Very simple. Numbers plus 月。Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you next week. 下星期再见。
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound.